Hello and welcome to Access Creative College. My name is Dan Foden. I'm the Centre Manager of Access Creative in Norwich. We'll be going through some specifics around courses as we go through the open day, and I'm just going to set the scene with a few slides at the beginning for you. The future is creative, and we're in an age of increasing automation. That basically means that a lot of traditional job roles, manual labour roles, and etc., are likely to be replaced by robots or creative technology, and creative skills are skills that can't be replicated in those ways. So we are trying to train the next generation of people who can bring those creative skills into the workplace to make themselves really employable, whether in the creative industries or outside of the creative industries. Creativity inspires a curious frame of mind. It helps us to see the world differently, encourages self-discovery, provides a sense of purpose, promotes problem solving, encourages lifelong learning, improves communication skills, promotes critical thinking, and nurtures empathy. And those are all really important employable skills. As the creative industries grow, we're seeing a massive increase in available work in those areas. 1 in 11 jobs in the are creative in the UK industries, and it's the industries are growing at 4 times the national average. Our centres are in the creative hubs of the city as well. So pictured here, we have Birmingham Custard Factory, Manchester Media City, Box Park in Shoreditch near the London Centre, and Latitude Festival just down the road from us here at Norwich. This is Margot James. She visited our Bristol Centre and was really impressed at the part we're playing in bringing young people through those creative industries. There are 3.2 million jobs in the UK creative economy. That's a 5.3% increase in creative jobs expected by 2024. And as we've said before, 1 in 11 jobs in the UK are in those creative industries. So being creative is not just about being in the spotlight. It's about being in teams and working to bring creative projects together. So behind every artist, game, TV show, there are a team of creatives. Some of those job roles which we help to train for, producers, designers, videographers, vocal artists, VR designer, event technician, just some of the examples of jobs coming out of Access Creative. We think regardless of what you want to be, we can find a course for you. If you want to work in the creative industries, we can help you. We are graded good by Ofsted. We have courses at all levels through to degree level here in Norwich, and I'll talk about that just in a moment. Our level 3 courses generate the same UCAS points as A levels to head straight to university, and our progression may also be directly into the creative industries. Have you got what it takes? We're hoping that you will have these skills: passion, talent, curiosity, interest, determination, perseverance, a can-do attitude, and an open mind. If you bring that kind of approach to your studies, you'll have a fantastic time in your education and you'll get on very well. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, so just a bit of an introduction to some of the spaces and some of the tutors now, and the community of Access, which is so important to us. We have 4 schools or areas within our study. We have music, media, games, and events. And those schools intermingle and cross over in their projects. So a music student might make music for a game. A game student might have an event put on by the event students, such as an expo or a games jam. Media students might film some of those events or create music videos for music students. They all intermingle, and it's so important that there's that kind of cross collaboration on the courses. Courses are about getting hands-on. There's space and tools to practice, and we encourage experimentation. It's almost always about the mistakes you make are as important as the excellent things you do when you're learning about how to use softwares and how to play instruments and all those things. You've got to experiment. Industry knowledge comes hand in hand with that. We bring in a lot of professional partners. We run workshops, masterclasses. We have live industry briefs. We're currently running fantastic live industry briefs for all our students while they're working remotely. But we do that throughout the year anyway, and that's a huge important part. It gives students a really clear sort of idea of the experience in the industry as well, and it's something for their CV. We run industry weeks throughout the year, and we bring national speakers through um, to the colleges, and people can learn from the very best. We've had over the years, we've had Will Young, we've had Ed Sheeran, we've had Alan McGee, who signed Oasis. He was in March, so we've had some fantastic things going on, and students can ask questions and learn from those people as well as their tutors. And work experience is also a really important part of it. We have creative industries placement officers in the centres to help students to find those kind of work experience opportunities. Here are some of the areas from around our sites. This is rehearsal rooms, we've got recording studios, we have media suites for Mac, we have production suites, and all of these are equipped with very high-end industry standard equipment. And then our games lab PCs are actually built specifically for us to run the softwares we need and to give the students the learning experience they need on the software that they're going to be using in the industry as well. We have breakout spaces for students to relax between sessions, and performance spaces. We're actually in the Norwich Live Room at the moment, where we can run a gig of up to around 100 people, and it's a fully soundproof room. So we've got those kind of showcasing areas as well. The courses are about collaborating, teamwork, multidisciplinary projects, and working with tutors and with each other to really learn your craft. And again, those employability skills translate into the workplace. There's one-to-one mentoring for students to assist them with the support they need, including English and maths. So we have one-to-one tutorials for every student regularly, so we can really help to recognize your goals and work towards those. It's a personalized development journey, so students should be able to bring in the things that they want and to work with us to learn the things we need them to learn, and also to nurture those areas that they would like to study. There are no exams apart from for the GCSE retakes, of course, which some students would have to do. It's an ongoing coursework assessment with regular peer-to-peer reviews as well. Our tutors have industry experience and bring that experience and knowledge into the classroom as well, through the way they teach and the kinds of things they teach, and also their connections. And then that national picture is also very important. With 7 centres nationally, we can collaborate between centres, and we can also share the knowledge of our industry, share the knowledge of the guest speakers that we bring and who tour the centres as well. Application is straightforward, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit at the end of this presentation, but there is an online application process. It's very straightforward on our website, and we can go through that at the end. You can also book a virtual meet and greet on there if you'd like to, and you can find out more about some specifics of your course as well if you'd like to talk to someone one-to-one. It's very straightforward to do so. Having applied, we encourage an early application, or an application at this stage. If you're thinking of being here in September, then you really need to get through the door as soon as possible, because we've got courses that are filling up quickly, and we want to see you quickly so we can give you the right advice and guidance to lead you on your way. And hopefully you'll get that place in the bag. Some of our courses, as I say, we're on waiting list, or we're moving towards waiting list already. So we need, if you want to come in September, you need to apply soon. And once you've completed that application, you'll be able to select an interview with a specific date and time. We're doing those interviews at the moment by phone or online. So it's a fairly quick turnaround. Okay, we want you to make your mark. This is Ed Sheeran. He's our patron, and he was a student at Access Creative on the artist development course, but there are many, many more students who've made incredible careers for themselves and had lots of success stories on the local and national level. Here are a few of them. Students work in all sorts of venues, behind the scenes, in front of house, etc. And there are loads and loads of people who've been incredibly successful in the music industry. We've got people coming through the games industry now, and people who've gone on to work in brilliant roles in the media industry, and students already on our events courses, which are quite young, going in and working festivals, helping to curate them, and helping to lead on the development of those. So that's also fantastic stuff. So we're going to hand over soon to our course leaders, and you'll get a bit more of a sense of the courses, and I'll talk to you about how to apply for the courses as well. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan. I'm Dan Carter, the Music Performance Pathway Manager here at Access Creative. So the Music Performance School is split into two. So you have the Music Performance, which is obviously your more sort of band orientated, and then you've got the Vocalist, which looks more obviously improving yourself as a vocalist. And this is split into two parts. So you've got the level 2, which is more intermediate, which is basically you might have just started performing, you might have just started writing your own music and that sort of thing, but you haven't necessarily got the confidence. Well, we are here to obviously help you improve your confidence. Level 3 music performance is split into 2 years, so altogether you could have 3 years here with Access. And the level 3 music performance is basically where you are as a performer. You might have started doing some gigs, you might have started getting yourself out there, you might have done some recording, but you are looking to actually master your craft, and that's what we are here to help you do. Now, we do actually liaise a lot with the vocalists and different areas, so we do actually collaborate with different areas, such as the events. And sound division. And obviously we put on a lot of gigs here, and we put on a lot of gigs outside of the building. And it's really important to us that we collaborate and we work with other people and give you those skills. So level 4 artist development. So basically this is where you have, you've been gigging for a while, you've got your confidence, but you are looking at actually how you can, as a performer, maybe start to earn some money and get your name out there and really market yourself as a business. So music performance kind of breaks down like this, the progression of your journey. So you come to us on level 2 or level 3, and you will start to notice actually how you, by collaborating with different people in different scenarios, and in and outside of the classroom, you're going to really start to build up your communication skills, your soft skills, that sort of thing, as well as your musical knowledge and your technical skills. So we are looking at obviously building up your skills and obviously improving you, so you are employable to external companies outside of Access. Resources and facilities. So here at Access, you have state-of-the-art resources and facilities that you can use internally and externally. We have lots of different links, as I'll sort of mention later on. But we actually have our own performance area, which is obviously what you're seeing, as well as access to state-of-the-art rehearsal rooms and equipment that you can borrow. Course-specific overview. So basically, this is where we break up your course. So your course is broken up into 3 parts. The first part is your wider skills. Now, your wider skills is where you are learning more of like the business side of things. So for on level 2, you are looking at how the music industry works. On level 3, you're concentrating more on music marketing. And level 3, year 2, you are looking more at starting a business. So that's kind of how wider skills breaks up. You are learning the basic knowledge, the skills that you need, and then you're putting them into action on your final year of level 3. And then you have your technical skills. So this is where you are learning how to use a DAW. So a DAW in our situation is a digital audio workstation. So we have Logic Pro 10 here at Access that we've run. And this is where you've started writing some music, and you can actually learn how to record, input a drum beat, and to actually start making your music come to life through textures and that sort of thing. Vocational skills. These are skills that you already have as a performer, but we are looking to continue to develop these in comfortable situations. So here at Access, we are looking at constantly building up your employability skills. We're looking at getting you out of the classroom and into real-life situations. Most recently, we've worked on the ACC Experience Live briefs with Hospital Records. Assessment methods and grades. So it's important for us to sort of let you know that when you come to Access, you are done with exams when it comes to your vocational units. You are constantly working on coursework, and mainly you are constantly working on building your portfolio. Your portfolio is something that you develop throughout your life, and you don't stop adding towards. And so what you'll sort of see is when you get to sort of the old age, and you have and you look at the work that you did during college, and you'll sort of see about definitely how much you've improved as a musician. UCAS points. So your level 3 course here at Axis is equivalent to 168 UCAS points or 3 A levels. While we're here, we might as well talk about the level 2 course, obviously the intermediate side of things, where this is the equivalent of 4 GCSEs. So 1 year is the equivalent of 4 GCSEs graded 4 to 9. We also run our Artist Development level 4 course, which is what I mentioned earlier, which is the first year of a degree, so obviously it's the induction to your higher education studies. We also work with Nottingham Trent University, currently running a course in our Norwich Centre for the second and the final year of your degree course. I'm now going to hand over to Jodie Matthews, who's our Vocal Artist Course Manager.
Hello, my name's Jodie Matthews and I'm one of the Pathway Managers for Access Creative College and I teach Vocal Artist. This is an amazing set of courses that we provide for you here at Access Creative, and there's a few things that I want to go through with you to prepare you if you're interested in joining us on your musical journey. So the first thing I want to talk about is your progression. So there's a couple of different courses that you can go on. We've got a level 2 Vocal Artist course and we've got a level 3 Vocal Artist course. But if you go through all of those and stay with us, because we'd love you to do that obviously, you can then transfer onto the Artist Development course. So I'll be going through a few of those today to give you an idea of what we can provide for you. So let's give you a breakdown of what the courses are for Vocal Artist. We first of all have the Vocal Artist Level 2, and this is a brilliant course to help you if you are not quite there with your experience with performing and singing in front of a crowd. This is a bespoke design of course for you as a beginning vocalist. You can be a rapper for this, you can be a singer, you can do both. But this will give you the skills and tool sets to get used to performing in front of people, learning a bit about the industry, and then hopefully once you've done the first one, you'll be ready to move to the Level 3 Year 1 course as well. So Level 3 Year 1 is actually a 2-year course. The first year is a number of units that are similar to the Level 2, but just bumped up a bit more with skill sets. So you'll have a bit more experience by then. So you may have performed in front of crowds of people, family, done some gigs already, and we'll be looking at things such as listening to music. So we're also looking at the behind the scenes side of it. We'll be doing some live performance. I can guarantee by the end of the year, you will have done at least 36 live performances, which is fantastic because that's what you need if you want to go on and do really well in that kind of career. We'll be looking at recording, we'll be looking at songwriting, auditioning techniques, and many other things, again, career-wise, what are the wide opportunities you have. So hopefully that's given you a bit of an overview of what the course can provide. As well as that, it's pretty cool because as well as being in the college, we provide stuff that is out of the college and in the industry already. So the majority of the teachers here, we are experienced in the music industry. We know the who, the where, the what. We know what is going on all the time, and that's why we love coming here, so we can educate you, so you learn all these skills to do in your own music career. An example of one of the Access Experience live briefs we're currently doing is Wicked. It's one of my favourites. I'm a massive drum and bass fan. I actually do some top-line vocal melodies at the moment for some producers around the UK. So when we were told we are working with Hospital Records, obviously I jumped with joy because this is a fantastic opportunity. They're providing a track from an original band called New Tone, who originally done this song with a lady called Natalie Williams. She is astonishing as a vocalist. So New Tone have given us an opportunity to actually get students to put their own remix, their own top line, their own lyrics, or they can do a cover of this, and then hopefully win the opportunity of getting a Zoom session with that person to get some more industry experience and feedback. So we make sure that we provide all that experience alongside your course journey. The assessment methods that we do is writing as well as practical. And this is important because if we just did practical all day, we'd never be able to review how we've done and how we've developed. So we make sure that it is 50% written and 50% practical for your journey. For example, you've got a massive gig coming up, you're preparing for it, it's a practical assessment. But what you have to do is put some plans of action in place to make sure that you hit all the targets that you want to do, and then reflect on it after in an evaluation. So this will help you move more and more forward to your careers and dreams. So once you've got all these skills, you need to apply them somewhere. And what we can offer for you is opportunities where you can start doing these. So as well as the live briefs, we do our outside concerts. So for example, at the end of the year, we have an award ceremony, which is usually at some fantastic venue. Loads of people come see you, and you also get these awards given to you from different outlets. So it would be music magazines, it would be publishing companies, it would be songwriting people, it would be experienced and out there in the industry already. Them kind of people will come and work with you. And my tip for this, if you ever get in this situation, say yes to everything. Don't hesitate, just go for it. Because I can guarantee that if you keep trying and getting yourself involved and networked with as many things as possible, you will do well and you will go far. So once you've completed your first course, let's look at level 2. Once you've completed that, you actually leave with 4 GCSEs, grade 4 to 9. But don't leave us once you've done that one. You can actually go on to the level 3 year 1, which is a 2-year course. And from that, you are able to then progress on to university. So you'll be leaving with 3 A levels up to 168 UCAS points. And we'll help you with that progression into your next part of education as well. We're very supportive about you going in the right direction all the time. Now, once you've done the level 3 year 1 course, there is an opportunity to go on to another fabulous course that we have called the Artist Development course. This is classed as a level 4 1-year course, but it can be part of your first year of university. We're also in partnership with Nottingham Trent University, who are doing a degree course in music. So pretty much, you're just going to be doing this for a long time and learning all these fantastic skill sets, networking, performances, collaborating. It's just never ending, but it doesn't stop there. When you leave us, we're very supportive, and especially for me while I've been here, if I've got students who still want to ask me questions about what kind of steps they need to take, who they need to get in touch with, or do I have any connections for them, I'm there for them, very much so. So we look after you even when you've gone. Now you've heard from me, I'm going to pass you over to Andy McNevin, who is going to be putting you through the information regarding the events production course.
Hi there, my name's Andy McNevin, and I'm here to talk to you about the events course we offer at Access Creative College. I'll now take you through the Events Production Level 3 course and discuss all of the things that the course entails and how it will set you up for working in the industry when you leave Access Creative College. Okay, so the first thing we're going to discuss is your progression. You may have started out on level 2 music performance or level 2 music technology and moved into event production. This will be a really great step up for you because you can start looking into the wider industry and all of the industries that make up events as a whole. Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you about the resources and facilities that we have on offer that you'll get to use whilst you take part in the events production course. We have a whole range of equipment that is really going to be handy for you to get to know before you leave us, because it's what you'll be expecting to use once you leave college. We have a Midas M32 desk, fully digital, which will cover the sound aspect of your course. We also look at lighting in the event production course, and for that we have the lights behind me, which you'll get to operate via the Shamsys Magic Q system. Okay, the next thing I'm going to discuss is this course-specific overview. This is really looking at all of the different things that you're going to study as part of the events production course. We've tried to set this course up so that it equips you really well for working in the industry when you leave. You'll have units that cover marketing, budgets, planning, legislation, schedules, and all the things that go into being successful at event planning. Part of this course might take you towards event planning. You could be a lighting technician, you could work in sound, you could work in marketing. There's so many avenues that you can look to go down once you leave college after studying this course. Okay, the next thing I'm going to discuss with you is the ACC Experience Live Briefs. These are the briefs that we've been running since we've had the COVID pandemic and we've all had to work from home. So for events, the live brief that we're running is planning the awards showcase for ACC at the end of the year. This is obviously fantastic, and it allows you to get really, really involved with the whole process, everything from setting up the pre-recorded material, live streams, marketing and promotion, and all the things that go into planning a successful awards showcase, albeit online. Okay, that moves me on to assessment methods and grades. When it comes to assessment methods for this course, there are no examinations. It's going to be split between practical and contextual work. Your practical work will be really handy, and it will involve using a lot of the equipment I discussed previously, such as the lighting system and the live sound system. You will also get access to lots of other equipment and lots of software that you'll likely be using when you leave the college. This course has really been set up to try and get you into really good gainful employment in the industry when you finish this course. We have links to fantastic festivals such as Latitude and lots of other festivals and lots of other venues across the country where you can really look to hone your skills. So in discussion of UCAS points, this course will deliver you up to 168 UCAS points, which will be everything that you need should you decide to move on to degree level study after you finish this course. But this course will also set you up brilliantly if you choose to move directly into the industry and get yourself a job working in everything that you love doing. Thanks very much for listening to everything I had to say. I really hope you've got some important points that you've gained from this. That takes us finally onto your application. Should you choose to apply with Access, there are obviously limited spaces. The events production course is being received really well and people are really enjoying it. So I would really encourage you to get your application in. And if this is something that you really enjoy doing and something that you're enthusiastic about, please get in touch, make an application. It's easy, you can do it online. You can be supported all along the way by the college. And we'd really, really love to have you here.
Hi, so we're going to talk about our artist development course here at Access Creative College. We're currently in our state-of-the-art studio, so you can kind of see the facilities that we have at present. So you've just completed your level 3 course or your 3 A levels, and now you are looking at developing your brand. And that's kind of what the artist development course is all about. It's about you sort of going into the course specifics, is kind of breaking down your brand, getting some feedback from your peers and from professionals, building your brand back up, and then showcasing what you've got with an evaluation at the end of it. It's a 1-year course, which is the first year of a degree. And basically, we also work with different employers. We're currently running off the ACC Experience Live Brief, where we're working with hospital records. We're also, tutors are also working with students on their own projects and portfolios and that sort of thing. Assessment methods and grades. Basically, it's quite important to say that once again, there's no exams. You are working constantly on a portfolio basis, building up work, getting constant feedback from your tutor in order to constantly develop. It's also important for us to sort of mention that we work with our own record label and publishing company called Cetera, and so that obviously gives you the skills of networking with other professionals. We also offer students a lot of employability through working at festivals, in different venues and different scenarios with different media outlets like radio stations and so on. Now, basically, the course, the artist development course, is the equivalent, as I mentioned earlier, of the first year, the foundation year of a university course. Your progression from that would be to go on to higher education into the 2nd and 3rd year of your university course. So, thank you very much.
Okay, I'm just going to briefly talk you through the application process so you can see what you do there. It's pretty straightforward on our website, which is accesscreative.ac.uk. We've got loads of information there for you. You can apply for our degree courses or our FE courses, and you can also book onto events and things like that. So you've probably already done that to be here now. But I'm just going to click on this apply button, and this will take me through to the first screen. So what this shows me is which year I can apply for. You can already get in really early and apply for 2021, which is great, but you can apply for 2020 still. As I say, many of our courses are already filling up quickly, and some are moving to waiting list now. So get in quickly if you want to apply for this year. Click on this button, and you can also apply for the foundation degrees below. I won't go through that process now. So first we choose our centre. I'm based in Norwich, so I'm going to choose Norwich. And I'm an artist development student. I'd like to study that at level 4. I've already done my level 3, so I'm going to click on that. And this will take me through to an information screen. I can click on here and I can apply as with my name and put my date of birth in, my email address. I set up a password and that essentially opens an account for us. It's a very straightforward process and it won't take you very long at all, and that will put your application through. Once you continue on to the next screen, it will be very clear and you can upload provisional information and any additional information about special educational needs or support needs that we might need to address, and any other useful information there as well, and it'll be quite clear once you start that process. So please do that application process as soon as you can, and we'll be hearing from you very soon, and we will be in touch to set you up with an interview, which we will do at this stage probably over the phone or over a chat. Okay, many thanks. We look forward to seeing you really soon in centre.